What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. You're ready to get off some plays. Welcome on in. Thursday night football. We got some NBA, sure some NHL. Let's go ahead and check the actual slate here. How many games do we have? 4 NBA games. Seems like the Warriors play every single night. I mean, give the guys a break. Every time I look, the Warriors are playing. Did they win last night? I think they played last night, right? Against the Clippers. They sure did. Four NBA games, 2 college football games. That's Friday. And Thursday night football. 2-5 Ravens, 2-6 Dolphins. So, I mean, mediocre slate today. Jersey Love, thanks for the follow there on Twitch. Thank you very much. We'll find what value we can. Yesterday was a good day. We had a dabble 6x hit that I had tweeted out. We had a slip hit, a 6x slip hit on better. Another straight bet I gave out hit on Twitter as well. Trying to think of everything. We didn't really have that many slips, to be honest. Although it was kind of a big slate, we didn't really have that many slips. So, what it was, not too shabby. Let's go ahead, find what we can find. It's a smaller slate, might not be a ton of value, but we'll do what we can. And we'll start, I guess, here on better, just because I happen to click over and it looks like there is some value. So let's go ahead, start here on better picks, and maybe use our promos. We have a Giannis promo. Giannis 27 points. We have an A-Chain promo. We'll start with A-Chain, and we'll get in Curry. I'm going to go with Curry. I like the turnover props. It's only 1 data point in Fliff, minus 250. But I'm going to go ahead and rock with this one. Curry, Pollard over 9.5 rush attempts. Honestly, not really my favorite play for the most part. Kind of being weighed up. I mean, 10.5 or 9.5 rush attempts, like, we could play it. It's being weighed up a little bit by Fliff, I would say. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you guys are doing good. FanDuel's minus 125. We're getting a promo here. I'm not absolutely hating it or anything. I'm just not in love. If that makes sense. Screw it. Let's go ahead. We'll run it. We'll run it as a 6-man or a 6x payout, 3-man here. That's what I've been doing with the promos lately. I paid off yesterday. We also got kind of screwed on a little bit of a blowout as Shaden Sharp did not cover, and one of our other ones would have been another 6x dub. Need him over 21.5, I think it was, or 20.5, and he had 18. Didn't play in the fourth quarter, I don't believe, or at least late into the fourth quarter he wasn't playing. Now, let's get our data points up here now. Let's see what we got for the Giannis promo. I like this Dylan Harper line. I do. We go Giannis. We could go Harper over 8.5, and then Krosky Merritt. Krosky Merritt, or we have Morgan Geeky over player points. And you know, I almost like Morgan Geeky more. They're about the average, same average odds. We got a couple more data points, including a Pinnacle line here. FanDuel, which I do weigh a lot, is almost minus 150. Let's go Geeky instead of Krosky Merritt. My boy has scored a goal in a million games in a row. Don't let us down now, brother. All right, bang. I'll share this link in the chat as well. Geeky's on a heater for real, bro. You seen that? I mean, not that it matters. Even if that could have been 0 of the last 5, I still would have played it. But it's just kind of funny. The man is actually on a heater. a goal in 5 straight games, maybe even more. I'm a Bruins fan. Let's go. Let's go. I'm actually, you would think I'm a Bruins fan because I'm Patriots, Celtics. But yeah, I'm not. I never was really into hockey. And then met my wife. Her dad likes hockey. He is a Tampa Bay Lightning fan. Kind of got me into it. So I started liking the Lightning. Obviously, it was kind of around the era in which they were really dominant. So that was kind of easy to get into. But, just kind of how it happened. It's kind of how it happened. It's kind of weird, right? Sports fandom is a little weird. I know. It's like rivals too, kind of, in a sense. Sports fandom's a little weird how it happens, and how you fall in love with teams. My favorite one is when people say, because you didn't go to college, for your favorite college team, because you didn't go to college, you can't be a fan of that team. That makes no sense, bro. I didn't go to Florida State, but I am guaranteed a bigger fan than probably 98, 99% of the people that went to that school. OKC for basketball and Patriots for football. I get roasted all the time for it. Yeah. And me, as a Patriots fan, specifically, going to school, whenever we were dominant in middle school, high school, etc., I got flamed too. I was called a bandwagon forever. I was a Patriots fan growing up. I was born into it. My family's from Massachusetts. I can't help that I had moved to Florida, right? It is what it is. Sports fandom's crazy how it happens. I mean, you can't hate on anybody. I mean, obviously there are legit bandwagoners out there, right? But at that point, whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Drake May, we are so back. Drake May. Yeah, he's actually goated. I'm all Boston, so let's go. The reason I love the Saints, because growing up, I loved Reggie Bush. So when he went to the Saints, I just loved the team ever since to now. Yeah, I mean, my basketball fandom was a little weird, right? I loved Tracy McGrady so much whenever I was young. My family liked Celtics, but I loved Tracy McGrady so much. I kind of bounced around with Tracy McGrady, similar to what people kind of do with LeBron a little bit. Tracy McGrady was goated. I was rooting on the Rockets really heavy at one point in my life. And then, after Tracy McGrady went, I, obviously just settled down back with the Celtics again. But, I was rooting on, the Rockets pretty hard for a while when Tracy McGrady was dominating. So, yeah, I don't know. Sports are awesome, bro. Sports are awesome. Let's just say that. Go sports. How about that? All right, Dabble. Oh my gosh, is this crazy or what? Dabble's got a million plays, obviously. We did smack Bryce. Oh my gosh, this is way off. Bryson Washington under 64.5 rushing yards. We love that. SGA. If we can snag this first quarter point line over 7, we'll take it. He's at 8.5 across 2 books. And then Bobby Portis over 14.5 points and rebounds. Don't let us down, big dog. Don't let us down. All right. Oh, I don't need to do that. I can do this. NBA X CFB. When does Baylor play? Baylor doesn't play till Saturday, but all good. All good. We got it in. We did smack. I think we had 3 slips. We smacked this 6X yesterday. That I had tweeted out. Once again, if you don't have me on Twitter, Sports by Dustin over there, turn notifications on, guys. That's the best way to get notified whenever I post a video, I go live, I tweet out a slip, etc. Dabble paid bills yesterday. Let's go. Brian Trauma says pick. What are you talking about? Pick. Okay, Al Horford. Old man Al Horford. Oh, pick 6. NBA is doing just as well last year. Let's go. Al Horford under 4.5. SGA under 5.5 rebounds. And then, oh wait, I'm forgetting that we can do Dabble Shields, bro. Why didn't anybody tell me about the shield? fat fingered before you sent the rest. Oof. Oof. You ever tried not fat fingering? All right, let's see if this is going to pay out shift. JT Miller. Over 1.5 shots on goal. It does pay out shift. Let's try 2 for a 10x. Let's just see what happens here. And then Goff. Jared Goff over. Is this going to give us 10x or it's going to pay out shift? So it's going to pay out shift. That's fine. Let's go here. Let's go Goff. This shouldn't pay out shift. It does pay out shift. Let's try and find another one. Hello. Give us something else here. Drake Batherson. I feel like the player points don't usually pay out shift. It is pay out shifting though. That's going to be Edmund. Tommy Edmond overhits. That payout shifts. We might just have to go with a normal slip here, which is still fine. Daniel Jones over 31.5 passing attempts. Interesting. We got a lot of. Is there a link for that first Dabble slip? No, Ryan. If you have Dabble, you could just follow me on the app. You can go to your following or click Discover, search Sports by Dustin, and then you can just follow me on the app, and then you can literally one click of a button tail these plays with copy entry, as you see on my screen. You just click copy entry on my profile, and it's going to load up the slip into your thing. So that's why it's a lot easier for me to not have to. The UI for a daily grind is nice. Thanks. Yeah, I truly believe it's the best in the industry. Like, not just saying that. Like, OddsJam's goated too, and I use OddsJam for certain things. But, like, I think that it's just the cleanest looking UI and the easiest to spot good value, right? The way it's portrayed and everything. I think it's just the easiest on the eyes and the easiest to just show clearly what is good value. Take this type of thing. So yeah, just what I believe. DraftKings and Fliff has AJ Mitchell pretty off. Here off by almost 1.5, 2. AJ Mitchell under 19 points and assists. If this is still here, it doesn't look like it is. Daniel Jones we already got. Zach Charbonnet. Oh, come on. Zach Charbonnet. Under 48.5 rushing yards. Love under 247.5. That's gone, it looks like. Jovic. Over 6.5 rebounds and assists. Mellow ball points doesn't look too bad. McCarthy over 18.5 pass completions. I actually kind of like McCarthy here. No, 1 second. Sawyer Robinson. I actually think I like McCarthy. Just a lot of books already have it bumped up. I probably should have looked for a shield on that one, but it's fine. Let's go, Steven. Braden Point over in points is a good shield. Yeah, I don't know. We were getting a lot of shifts with the shields. Yeah, Ryan, get with the times. What happened? What happened with Ryan? Oh yeah, Ryan was asking for the link on Dabble. Get with the times, Ryan. Get with the times, bro. was I gonna say? I guess real quick, as always, guys, if you haven't got access to Daily Grind Fantasy yet, what are you doing? First off, get access. Use the code DUSTIN Stream and get 25% off your very first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. If you want to check it out, now's the best time. It's NBA season. There's tons of value every single day, basically. And then if you want access to the AI Slip Generator, which we'll head over there now, the AI Slip Generator, Dustin 99 AI will get you guys the AI Slip Generator at the cheapest ever price, $99 a month, usually a $300 a month tool. So you're saving $200 every single month for life if you sign up now with that code, which comes out to $3 a day. That's not a first month offer. That is for life, as I mentioned. Let's see here. PrizePicks. Let's check out this PrizePicks slip. Josh Allen, Tony Pollard, which we did already play. Miles Turner, Kuminga, Wendell Carter, Sexton, first quarter points. I mean, let's run it. Who cares if Tony Pollard's in here again? We're gonna rock Tony Pollard twice, only because it was promo slips. Not really getting too much money down on Tony Pollard. If your bankroll is very small, and you're playing $5 slips, maybe take Tony Pollard out, run it as a 5-man, so you're not overexposing to him. But yeah, this is what we're running. This is from the AI Slip Generator. It uses the optimizers at Daily Grind Fantasy to find the best value, and then simply builds out the slips, full slips for you to tail. All you simply do is tail the slips that pop up on the tool, and it's going to help you become a profitable sports bettor over the long term, because it takes multiple profitable betting strategies into one and builds out these full slips for you. As you can see on PrizePicks, you can get it in with one click of a button. It'll load it up into your PrizePicks slip. Just enter in the amount you want to play it for, and boom, you lock in the best value. It's super, super easy to use and super profitable. It's up over 2,700. Oh my God, it went bonkers yesterday. Oh my God. Do you see this jump? Holy shit. It jumped like 100 units. Oh my God, it went crazy. That might be one of the biggest one-day spikes I've seen in a long time. Oh my God. That's insane. Whew. Obviously, that's tailing every slip off the tool. I don't think anybody's guaranteed or possibly able to tail every single slip on the tool as it pops up. Right? People have lives, people are busy, but if you can try and get in as many as you can, I promise a lot of volume is going to help you. It's going to help you be profitable long-term using that tool. That's Dustin 99 AI for the deal on the AI Slip Generator. Let's check out Underdog here. Let's try and build Underdog slip. Haynes King under INTs versus NC State. Jaime Jaquez. That's over 20. That's bumped, actually. Wiggins. Under 2.5 3-pointers made for Aaron Wiggins. That did get moved. Bryson, we've already played. Lyles, we might have to. Totally didn't spell that right. Lyles, under 1.5 assists. LaMelo Ball, under 7.5 points first quarter. Might have to go over to UD and check this out real quick. Lyles, we got 2 solid data points there, so I don't hate that. All right, Binka, don't love. Aaron Wiggins. So we can go Wiggins over now. Wiggins over 24 bumped. Curry over 35 half, maybe. We can go CJ McCollum under 19.5 points and rebounds. What's going on here in our slip? LaMelo Ball looks like it got moved, of course. Alex Call over Nick Harbor. Off by 4 yards. Let's go Nick Harbor off, and then let's go Cole Anthony, 18 PRA. All right, I'm sharing that link in the chat. That was a tough slip to get off. Tough slip to get off. Solid value in it, though. Solid value in it. Hopefully, it's still there by the time you guys are able to tail. You guys know UD's been kind of quick lately. Hippie Player 1. The code for the AI slip generator is DUSTIN99AI. I put it in the chat for you. Use that code if you're signing up for the AI slip generator. I'm telling you, it's worth it for sure. Let's see. ParlayPlay, Daniel Jones, CJ McCollum assist on Dabble. Let's try and look for Shields again. CJ McCollum over 3.5 assists. Let's go data points here. Let's go 3 data points. Got plenty. Trey Johnson, points and assists, slightly correlated. $13.5 points and assists. Same team though. Casey Wallace under 1.5 3-pointers made. Miles Turner over 7.5. Casey Wallace, a Krusty Krab Cashew. Thank you very much for the follow. Under 1.5 3-pointers made. Actually, wait. Let's look at the Shields again. Let's go Shields. Let's see if this will pay out shift here. Miller over 1.5 shots on goal. 0.54 or 5.4x. Point. Braden Point over points. Seems legit. 5.4x. Man, we are just getting payout shifts on everything, bro. It's so freaking annoying. Lamar over passing touchdowns. Anybody having any luck with these block shots? Mayfield maybe. Not everything is causing a payout shift. It's just crazy. Maybe they've patched. I don't know. Carrington, the same team. It was Wallace under. Possibly 9.5x is good with Shields. I would assume it is, but not 100% sure. All right, that slips on Dabble. Looks like they just moved CJ McCollum to a Shield, actually, which is weird. What with the picks yesterday? We did solid yesterday. Make a 4-man with 3 regular picks and 1 shield. It's 10x right now, Rama. Hopefully it's back to that. All right, we'll move from here. DraftKings pick 6 users. Not too much value at no value really. I'll just leave it up here in case you guys just want to have the info, have the data. But nothing really good. UD value this morning. Yeah, Love Boogie. We just put one in the chat just a second ago. We built out one slip. You should be able to tail it. I'm not sure if it's moved or anything yet, but you can check it out. All right, DraftKings pick 6 users. There's that PrizePicks value. Yeah, we've gotten in one PrizePicks slip already. Right here, we are waiting on Patrick Mahomes for this one. This is the slip for PrizePicks. I'll share it in the chat. Yep, UD and PrizePicks weren't great. If you only have those apps, it wasn't a great night. But if you have Dabble and Better, we did all right. Why do you like the Knowles? Who's your favorite FSU player of all time, Ronick? I like the Knowles because whenever I was young, I mean like 5, 6, my mom's fiance, boyfriend, whatever it was at that time, liked FSU, got me into college football, and I've liked the Knowles ever since. So literally, since I was like 5 years old, and it was kind of just random. Like I said, I didn't even mention that, but yeah, that's how my fandom started with FSU. Been to a million FSU games too by this point. Love it. That's my favorite team of favorite teams, so it sucks to see what we're going through right now. Truthfully, but what was I gonna say? My favorite player. Favorite player all time, right here, actually. Anyone know who this is? Anybody know this? Can't get it to focus on it, but Rashad Green, probably my favorite player of all time. Wide receiver. Greatest coach of all time. Just not close. I love how I just had these on deck for this conversation somehow. That's hilarious. Yeah, probably Rashad Green. Obviously, Jameis, great as well. But that's too easy of an answer, right, if I wanted to. But I really do think Rashad Green, he was goated. I loved watching him play. And he just was so clutch. So sure-handed. Love him. I wish he worked out a little bit better in the league, actually. Tyrone Tracy under rush attempts. I mean, we got 3 data points here. I'm not going to trust this one with just the Bet Rivers line, to be honest with you guys. But I will take Tyrone Tracy. Tyrone Tracy. And honestly, we could even toss it in with Hollywood Brown. To be honest with you, DraftKings is way off. It's being weighed down by 2 crappier books. So it's probably more plus EV than what it's showing, or slightly plus EV. So maybe we build out a little parlay here, a little weird parlay. I'll tell you that. If things have not already moved, let's go Giants. Tyrone Tracy under 13.5 rushing attempts. Minus 110, and then let's go Hollywood. Chiefs, Bills, player props, receptions. If you wanted to play it as a straight, you could, but I think this is more plus EV than it's actually showing, just based off of DraftKings and those 2 other books that are not as sharp, being a little bit lower. Let's go. Plus 210. I don't like that bet. Just put him on my fantasy team this week. Yeah, I have him on one of my fantasy teams as well. All right, that's in on Fliff, guys. I know that you guys always want me to play coins too, so I did play it as coins. So you guys can tail it off my slip, or off my account, I guess, on there. Florida going to beat FSU at the end of the year. Battle of ass is what it's going to be, probably. But yeah, I mean, Florida State they've given up on Coach Mike Norvell. I've given up on Coach Mike Norvell. It's going to be in Gainesville. It's not looking good. It sure as hell isn't looking as good to me or anybody else in the world after as it was when we beat Alabama. We were back. And then we romped. We romped 2 terrible teams after that, set by 70 points. And we looked fine. And then Virginia happened. Overtime, stunner, Friday night. And it's been downhill ever since. No way with Peter Warwick and Derek Brooks. No, I mean, like Peter Warwick was like when I was really young, but like yeah, Peter Warwick's great, one of the best all time receivers, and such like I mean yeah, but like um oh I'm not saying Alabama's definitely better than Florida State. I'm not saying that, but we were the better team on that day, and it wasn't very close to be honest with you. But yeah, we're definitely not that. The season goes on. It's not just a 1 game season. Alabama is 100% better than Florida State. If we played today, Alabama would destroy FSU most likely. Dustin wakes up from a wet dream where Logan turns down, or Lane probably turns down to LSU in Florida or FSU. Yeah, I mean FSU job's not even open. Who like they're probably not even nobody cares about this, but they're probably not even gonna fire Mike Norvell. They basically said we'll review everything, a comprehensive review at the end of the season. And maybe that's just buying him to the end of the season. He's got it's going to cost us $100 million to fire him and hire a new staff, basically. So we don't really have the money for that at Florida State, unfortunately. Arcanard. Yeah, FSU has already came out. The athletic director said we're behind him and we'll do a comprehensive review at the end of the season, which I doubt will enter this coaching cycle because think about all the jobs that are open right now, right? Penn State, LSU, Florida, Virginia Tech. Definitely missing some off the top of my head, but yeah, it's gonna be a tough coaching cycle to get somebody to come to Florida State. I mean, we are a great program and it's a good job for sure, but I don't know. We wouldn't. His buyout is 70 million, I think. $57. Where was I getting 70? Oh, that's Jimbo Fisher. Jimbo Fisher was 70 million at A&M. If realistic options for Florida State, give me Jimbo Fisher on a very very cheap deal because he owes it to FSU. I would take that. Appreciate all you do. Yeah. I mean, guys, probably really it for the picks. It's kind of why we got into talking and BSing. But yeah, I think it's probably it for the plays today on the morning live stream. That is, maybe there's some plays here on like Hard Rock, DraftKings, FanDuel from the Sharp Money tool. Appreciate the follow there. Longhorns Rule 50. Tage Thompson. Here we go. Some NHL value. Tage Thompson under 3.5 player shots on goal. Sabres versus Bruins. There's over $3,700 in available liquidity on those apps. I mean, this is a really good bet. Plus 110. It's plus 105 DraftKings. Plus 100 FanDuel. It's off in the market. Some of these books. Some other books. I just think that this is probably a great play too. Brady Skagey. Over Morgan Geeky over. I think there is an NHL Sharp on these apps, or on exchange apps, or multiple that are putting down a lot of money on these more niche markets. Shots on goal in NHL is not the same market as NFL player props or even NBA player props, right? it's a lesser market. It's more niche. Less people play it. Less people know about it. So if somebody's putting down a ton of money, it's very likely they're confident in that, and probably is sharp on these exchange apps. So I love this play. Tage Thompson under 3.5 player shots on goal, Hard Rock. But I think that's probably going to be it, guys. Make sure if you guys sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy, use the codes. You guys know them. Honestly, if you want access to OddsJam too, you can use code DUSTIN35 over there. Get 35% off. But that's going to be it for this morning live stream. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back again live this afternoon. So, yeah, of course, if you guys haven't yet hit the follow button like Longhorns Rule 50 just did on Twitch, make sure you guys hit that follow button. And if you're over there on YouTube, Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel as well, I stream in both places twice a day. You can go to the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, post videos there. Should have a new video dropping today as well, kind of about NBA betting and where the biggest edge is there. But I love you guys. Appreciate